afternoon and evening, everybody. Here is your beautiful Fast Friday, March the 21st, 2025, Turning Point, episode 643. Ah, man, hate this. This is a second recording of this. My first one froze just as I started into the passage. It froze on me. Said I could be sitting here and I make a certain motion to that camera and the camera catches it and it freezes and then it just don't want to move. But other times I see it stops and then it goes. I hate it when it does that. It's supposed to be a newer computer, a newer camera. It's not supposed to do that till after a while, but it seems like it's been doing that here lately. Every now and then. Depending on what I do, but as long as I'm not into the devotion yet, it'll do it. But hope everyone's had a wonderful Friday. I forgot to say that in the first recording, so looking forward to what we got in store for us today. So today we're doing everything for good. Romans 8:28 is the beginning passage. Our recommended reading today is Genesis chapter 50, verses 19 and 20. Our turning point is from D.A. Carson. And our Bible reading is the book of Ruth. Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's 4 chapters. And like I said in the last recording, you won't see it because I already cleared it, but I did a class at Word of Life where we went through the book of Judges after we finished Judges yesterday. I went through the book of Judges and the book of Ruth in this one class. But we didn't go detailed through the book of Judges. It was just some main areas of Judges that we went through that went right on into the book of Ruth. So you have to forgive me if you see any pauses, quick jumps in the video. It's probably because I'm having to clear my system. I'm coughing and everything. So if I get a little coughing spell, I'm going to have to pause it. So there'll be a quick jump in the video. So I hope there is none. There was in the last one because I got clogged up here and had to clear it out. So I had to pause it. But then by the time I get paused back in, got going, the camera freezes. Hang on a minute, I got a motorcycle right in front of the house. Sorry about that. I had a motorcycle right in front of the house. He's just sitting there. I didn't want it to bother the recording, but so if you're excited about this, smash the like button. 10 likes or more video should help the video out. Birthdays and anniversaries for today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Am I supposed to say Sunday? Because that'll be the next turning point video, Sunday. So don't mean to say I'm going to be doing it, recording it on Sunday. I might record it tomorrow. Because I might get the book today, so I hopefully get the book today, because it's the 21st. So somewhere after the 21st, the book will usually show up. So hopefully both books are in the package. Hopefully. I'm getting tired of doing this day of recordings of the Turning Point video. I want to get back to normal, to where I know what's coming the next day. That way, when I do my recording, I know that way I can do my recordings that, coming up tomorrow is this. That way you give you a brief preview of what the next video is. Or the next day's passage is. So, but what were they doing that? Oh, subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications. Share the video and channel with your family and friends, and help me get my channel to where I want it. Let's get to 500 subscribers for my birthday. Let's get it to that 500 mark. And the watch hours, we've got to work on that. We've got to get the watch hours up. So please watch more of my videos to help that out. Watch some of my older videos if you would like to. Watch some of them. There's some good ones there. There's some good watch the 10 Commandment playlist. I've done one where each day was working on one of the commandments. Watch that one. Watch all 10 videos of those. That would thoroughly enthuse you to learn about the different commandments if you want to. So there's a ton of playlists. You can watch the whole playlist. Just watch the videos more entirely, and that'll help the watch hours bump up faster. So, shoot. Dang it. My phone went black. So, but if you do that for me, I'd appreciate it. We can get both of those, the subscribers to 500 and the watch hours, and get it bumped up to where it should be. I don't know exactly how many it says, so, but I've got to have a lot. So I thought I had plenty before, because I said you had to have, I think, 400, and I was probably 300 or 400 away from that point. I guess it changed. After so long. It reevaluated itself. I don't know, but let's get those watch hours up and get the subscribers to 500, and then that'll turn the channel around like I want it to. So if I get it to that point, I guess you could say I'm a YouTuber. Once I start getting monetization, I'll start being. I guess you could label me as a YouTuber. So, but it is what it is. But everything for good. Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are the called according to His purpose. And our recommended reading passage is Genesis 50:19 and 20. Joseph said to them, "Do not be afraid, for am I in the place of God? But as for you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, in order to bring it about as it is this day, to save many people alive." Sometimes those passages is like, you read it, it's like, how in the world did they word their passages like that? Sometimes you don't understand how to contemplate what the verse actually says until you hear it from another you hear it in a different way. You're like, oh, okay. I've had a lot of passages like that. I'm like, I don't understand it. But yet when I hear it in a different way, it's like, I do understand it now. It's like Psalms, 23rd Psalm. That first verse, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." I've always listened to it and I brushed it off. So, but somebody else said something and saw the verse in somebody's journal, and they mentioned it, that a different way of putting it, and it made me realize, like the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. With the Lord is my shepherd, the Lord is your shepherd, you shall not want for nothing else. As long as He's your shepherd, you shall not want for nothing else. You get it? I just thought I'd throw that out there since I mentioned that passage. But imagine you're taking a cake, baking a cake, and you haphazardly add ingredients that you pull from your pantry shelf. When a friend inquires, you answer, "No problem, the cake will turn out fine in the end." No culinary school would teach such a process. Good outcomes depend on good ingredients when it comes to cooking. But Romans 8:28 makes a promise that regardless of the events that we experience, whether good or bad, God causes all things to work for good in the end. That doesn't mean we are given license to live our life haphazardly without caution for consequences and effects. Instead, it means that while we are pursuing a wise and obedient life, we will still experience difficulties, but God will use those difficulties to accomplish His good purpose in our life. Whether good or bad, God will use all things for His purposes. So when you're going through difficult times, trust in God's promise. He will use those difficulties to make you more like Christ. So our turning point for this one today is D.A. Carson says, there is a certain kind of maturity that can be attained only through the discipline of suffering. Okay. And like I said, your Bible reading today is Ruth, the whole book of Ruth. Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seems like every time I'm sitting there talking, recording, somebody's got to run by with a loud truck and it messes me up. Wish there was a way I could block out all the outside noise and just that way you can hear my voice, or I can hear myself speak to the camera and not have the loud noises in my ear. So I do have ear canceling earphones, I guess that's what they call it. So all you hear is you'll hear the playback or you'll hear the sound of your recording, but you won't hear no outside noise. I need to get some of those. That'll probably help out with some of the loud noises. It'll keep my focus on the TV. So, but that's all I have for today. So coming up tomorrow at, let's see, so tomorrow's Saturday. Coming up at 8 o'clock in the morning, we will be doing episode 1184 part 1, and we'll be learning about holy things. Leviticus 5:15, the beginning passage from Henry and Morris III. And then tomorrow evening, since there's no turning point, so tomorrow after 5, 1184 part 2, we will be learning about the Bible's cherished words for your Jubilant Saturday, March the 22nd, 2025. So stay tuned for those. You'll see those tomorrow. I'll get down here later tonight and get them set ready to go for tomorrow. But holy things is after 8 in the morning, and the Bible cherished words after 5. So stay tuned for those. Those will be some good ones. So with that said, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and He'll keep you safe in all you say and do, and He'll see you through it. So until tomorrow, everybody, peace out, and I'll see you then. So long. Have a great rest of your beautiful Fast Friday evening. Come back tomorrow for another Jubilant Saturday and the start of another weekend. And come back for those 2 videos tomorrow and see what we're going to learn in those. So with that said, God bless everyone. God bless America in 2025 and beyond. And until tomorrow, goodbye.